In this video, I'm going to go over how you can use a TikTok conversion campaign to promote your music on sites like Spotify, Apple Music, etc., all the streaming platforms, just like how I do it on Facebook ads. And I'm also going to show you how you can set up the TikTok pixel on your landing page. So let me share my screen. So here we have TikTok ads. If you don't have TikTok Ads Manager, just go to ads.tiktok.com and make an account. It's entirely free to make the account. Obviously, it's not free to run the ads. So I'm not going to cover how to make the account here. But once you have it, you can start right back in this video. Now, before we make a conversion campaign, you're going to want to make a landing page service. And not every landing page service that you can use. Here I'm using Feature FM. That's what I'm going to use for this video. Various platforms like ToneDen and Hyped and maybe Linkfire also support the TikTok pixel. Now, each of those services are going to make these pages slightly differently, but also implement the TikTok and Facebook pixels in a slightly different way. So keep in mind, if you're not using Feature FM, things are going to be a little different. They should be able to work, but it's going to be different. So I'm just going to be using Feature FM here. So I made this page for my most recent song that I've dropped. And we need to be able to track what website actions actually occur on this page. And so to do that, we use the TikTok pixel. So over in here, I can go to Assets and Events. And inside of this Events page is where everything with the TikTok pixels actually live. I'm going to use Website Events. Now in here, you're going to see I have a bunch of pixels because it took me a long time to figure this out, and TikTok changed how they do their pixels a bunch of times in the past year or so that they've had this ad platform available. But I'm using this Feature FM pixel in here. So the pixel itself is just this number or series of numbers and letters. So you can just copy this, and that is what we're going to install on Feature FM. So when you edit your Feature FM page, you can install all these retargeting pixels. So here's my Facebook one. You're going to want to put the TikTok pixel in. I don't know what plan you have to be on Feature FM to get the TikTok pixel. So make sure you check that if you want to use Feature FM for TikTok. But if you want Feature FM to try it out, I do have a 30% discount code for any 1-year plan in my description. So I have my TikTok pixel. That's just the same number that we had over here on TikTok ads. And now I can just save that. Now, you don't just want to blindly trust that everything's working. You want to make sure it's working. So to do that, we're going to go to Test Events. And I was doing a trial before this video, so that's why I already had it there. What you do is you just paste your Feature FM link. So I could just come to Feature FM, and I could grab the link for this site and paste it here. And then we click Generate QR Code. And I don't know why TikTok doesn't like this. Facebook, you don't have to use a QR code on your phone, but TikTok requires you to do it. So I just take out my phone camera, and I just scan that little code and open it up. And now it's opening up the landing page that we have on my screen. This is just the Feature FM page. Now, we're not seeing anything on TikTok Test Events tool yet, but as soon as I click on Spotify, it'll take me to the song and start auto playing. And on my screen, now we get a bunch of events that popped up. So there's a bunch of click buttons. I don't know why it's firing all these button clicks. It must just be something with the way that Feature FM is passing data over to TikTok ads. But we do get one view content. And so essentially what Feature FM does is when someone converts on your landing page and clicks through, they're firing a view content event. And so if we flip back over to the Ads Manager, we can actually make a campaign. That's going to become very important when we decide what to actually optimize our campaign for. Because we don't care how many people click our link. We don't care how many people land on the page. We only care how many people click that button and go to Spotify or whatever streaming service in this case. Now, some of you might be thinking, why wouldn't you just use a traffic campaign sending people directly to Spotify? And if you're wondering that, it's the same reason as it is for Facebook, but I do have a video right here that you can learn from to see why I don't just use traffic. It's exactly the same problem on TikTok ads as we all experience trying to use a traffic campaign on Facebook ads. So we're just going to use the website conversions objective. I'm just going to call this test. You can call the campaign whatever you want. And then I'm going to click continue. And this is going to take us into the ad group. And by the way, I'm going to be making more content about this type of campaign in the future. So make sure to subscribe and ring that bell if you want to see that video. So we're going to be sending people to an external website. We can choose our TikTok pixel, Feature FM pixel. An optimization event, we want view content because we just saw that's what Feature FM is firing. Now, it could be different for ToneDen and Hyped and whatever service you're using, so keep that in mind. Don't just blindly use view content unless you know for a fact that that's what's firing in test events. Now, when I run these campaigns, I like to do manual placements here and just run them on TikTok. But feel free to try adding on these other platforms. I've just never heard of them, so I'm not using them. Now we can scroll down. The countries in TikTok are kind of limiting at the moment. Like, not all of these countries have Spotify, right? So we don't necessarily want to use all of them, but you could use Canada. Egypt, I've had bad results with Facebook ads. I think Qatar and Saudi Arabia have Spotify. Turkey does, and UAE also does. So you can choose what countries you want to do. Most of my campaigns have either done US or US and Canada. For age ranges, you're going to want to pick the demographic that corresponds to your music. I think I've done 18 to 44 in most of the campaigns I've done. I don't necessarily care about household income for music. If you were selling an expensive product, it might make sense to separate who you're targeting based on that. Now, the big reason why at least what I think is a big reason why TikTok ads isn't the best thing at the moment, is because the targeting for music is pretty freaking awful. So if I go to interests here, and let's type in EDM. We get EDM songs, EDM game. And it's like, okay, well, maybe if we're doing EDM, that makes sense, but let's do like rock music. Nothing. Metal. We actually get some stuff, but I don't think this is metal music. Though there is heavy metals, but that's definitely metal and not like the genre metal. But we do have, I think we have hip hop, and let's see if we have pop music. And so you can see here, like we have some genres, but they don't have that many people. Like this pop music one only has, 500,000 or so people in there. Music pop, 18,000, 24,000. So not many people in these, and you're definitely not going to find any targets. So, you're going to have to go pretty broad. You might just want to target everyone who likes various related genres of music. You're definitely not going to be able to go in here and who's one of the biggest artists in the world? Drake. Drake's not. There is a Drake. So he's got 1 million to 1.3 million people. So you actually might do that, but I don't think they have Post Malone, who's another one of the biggest artists in the world at the moment. And, and then so if you're doing anything other than like the most biggest popular stuff ever, you're not going to find anything remotely close. Now, there are hashtags that you can target, but they're very limiting. They don't have everything, and they're relatively small in size. So keep that in mind. So you define your budget. The minimum budget per day is $20 per ad set. So if you wanted to test out multiple audiences, you'd be paying $20 per audience that you're testing out at the moment. That's what the minimum is. And then our goal is just going to be conversions. You fill that out. Now we can go next. And now we're in the home stretch. This is where we can actually show our ad to certain people. And I guess they're complaining. Oh, no, there we go. Just loading slow. This is where we can define what our actual video is. So if you link your TikTok account to TikTok ads, you can actually run the ads through your official TikTok account. But you don't have to. You can just turn this off and you can just make an identity and give it a picture and a name and run ads as that. You don't have to link it to your TikTok. And so that's cool. But you can if you want to with this whole Spark ads thing. You upload your video, you add some text, you add the link, define a call to action, and then you launch the campaign and hope for the best. So TikTok ads at the moment, I found to be pretty damn expensive compared to Facebook/Instagram ads. So if you want to learn how to do those type of ads, I do have a whole playlist right here where you can figure that out. And make sure to subscribe because I will be doing more videos diving into like data and campaigns I've actually run, some failures and some successes, so you can hopefully learn from that and maybe do better than I did. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.